Hey, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is feeling good and great and all of that great shit. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends. Is a word we use every day. Most time we use it in the wrong way. Now you can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friend. And if you ask me, you know I couldn't be much help because a friend is somebody you judge for yourself. Some are okay and they treat you real cool, and some take your kindness for being a fool. We like to be with some because they funny. Others come around when they need some money. Some you grew up with around the way and you still real close to this very day. Homeboys through the summer and the spring and fall, and some you wish you never knew at all. But this list goes on again and again because these are the people that we call friends. Friends. So, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. And today is sex tip Tuesday. Bitch, sex tip Tuesday, bitch. Okay, so look, I talked about this before, right? And this is for my young men. This first segment is for my young men, like and who are dating, and you come across some trash ass bitch, and you have to know when to let her go. And I know everybody's seen this video, but let me roll the tape. If you got someone, don't you love when I come around? What do you say? Build you up, then I'll take you down. Now that big back bitch hit that boy in his face like that, and he kept his cool. You could tell like he kind of had, like his eyes were watering up. Why you mad? Like, I mean, because he's singing a song, what you don't think he's singing about you or something? Like, I don't know what type of mental game that you playing with yourself because she's young. She don't know. You know what I'm saying? How to control her emotions. Um, and to be able to communicate whatever is going on inside of her. I hope he left that girl alone. And any man who deal with any woman who put their hands on them, now we know that this also helps and vice versa, but we talking to the men right now. When there's a woman who put their hands on you, like it's time for you to leave that bitch. Like just leave her alone. Like she's not good for you. And once anybody put man or woman put their hands on you, it don't stop right fucking there. It just don't. Just like the ones with the marriage. Now this happened. This seems to be like in the Asian community. Where the guy, the girl, they was getting married, and she was playing with him with the thing, and then like he just like smacked it. Like what the run. In all those cases, anybody and on your on the day that y'all that have gotten married, it's time to annul that. Like tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? When you in a situation like that. Cause it's not gonna get no better. Like, I mean, what? Unless this person gets some counseling or something and they show improve like over, I mean, a severe, depending on what your time limit is for somebody who does some shit like that to you, like on your wedding day, smack the shit out of you in front of all of your motherfucking guests, and that shit seems to be acceptable because ain't nobody tried to whoop his ass because his ass should have been whooped. We don't condone violence, but sometimes, when you're playing yourself, when the motherfucker be playing himself, you got to lay the hands in a situation like that. I'm like, where's our male relatives? Now we know that shit can get out of hand. So sometimes everybody got to be cool. But young man, for real, it's And then also, like, if a chick hit you and that and the video, like he was calm, you saw in his eyes that, it stung. You can hear it through the fucking screen that the shit stung. And you saw it in his eyes because they were watering. Now it may get to a point to where he was calm, cool, and collective, and to where he just explode. This is another story. This is a true story, right? That I had. It was on a crime situation. These people are Caucasian. I was just giving y'all for the text so y'all can know. These people were married, right? They were married. She was real dominant. He was very soft spoken. Been married for quite some time. You can tell like she kind of bullied him or whatnot from like the videotapes they were showing and whatnot. He wind up meeting so like, over a course of time because like she was just so like and ain't nothing wrong with being a dominant woman, but you also have to be soft, like, because you know that he is a man, like, sometimes a woman do have to take charge because that's her role in their relationship, like if he's a little soft spoken. But from the videos that they showed, that this bitch was just out of control, and he met somebody and she could tell that he was acting different. Because he fucking somebody else. Whenever your man acting different, or your woman acting different, more than likely, they fucking somebody else. So, he was messing with somebody else. I don't know if the chick knew that he was married or not. And to end it, I don't know if he unalived her. They had children. They had 2 children. He worked at some place where, I don't know, those big, like they tall, look like oil goes into it or fire comes, like, I mean, so you got to take a hard ass ladder to get up it. Why he took his daughters and threw them in there. So you don't know what somebody's breaking point is. That's why, like, anybody who is just not, there's nothing wrong with being dominant. But when you can't be soft or you can't be kind, you can't have conversation. I don't know the midst of their relationship, but it seemed from the videos, I'm talking about the Caucasian now, what they was going through, like it was like she was really, really just like, just pushing him around and shit, like as a man in front of everybody all on tape, like, bitch, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Be easy. And you never know what somebody's breaking point was and what they may do. And it's so unfortunate that man did. That was just like, see, you know what I'm saying? People, when people does not make you feel, not that this is going to always be a 100% thing. I say for me, like if it's not 70% of the time that there is joy and peace in our house, because when you with somebody, you know what I'm saying, like shit can just, I don't know, bills can come up, just all types of shit can come up, you know what I'm saying, that can make shit just go awry. But 70% of the time, if we're not nurturing and loving and kind and supportive of one another, I don't even know why the fuck you fucking with them. Like, because it's just not going to be, the outcome is not going to be great. See, compatibility is everything. So yeah, y'all be careful, and I hope that young man that got smacked in the face by that big back bitch, that he left her like immediately, cause girl, you need to. And also talked about this before, but this little was out of control too.
Y'all see this? Look at me. Y'all see how I look right now? This man that brought me on a date to Shake Shack, like of all places. Look at him. Right, you got all the chains and stuff like that on your neck. Like that girl, this shit might have been wrong. Shake Shack is nothing wrong. Then you order the chicken sandwich and stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with Shake Shack. Shake Shack is a good spot. You tripping? Really? So you could have took me nowhere else better than Shake Shack. And Shake Shack was a good spot. I mean, this what you got me. That's it. Female would have loved to go to Shake Shack. You got me 2 sandwiches and a drink. So what? And it cost me $50 for just this. This cost you $50. $50. It cost me $50. Let me see the receipt. You ain't got to see the receipt. That's how much it costs. You act like you ungrateful. That's why I don't like going on dates and stuff like that. I mean, you be going out spending hundreds of thousands at the club and stuff like that. I don't see why I gotta come to Shake Shack. But the thing about it is this is lunch. You feel me? You said, let's go out for lunch. Surprise me. And I took you to Shake Shack. And this is how you act? And that's the best surprise you could have got. Go ahead, start recording. I'm already in there. I'm gonna show the internet. Yeah, show them. Show them. You feel me? Show them. But you want to order, like, you still order like you want to eat. You still about to eat. I didn't say the food was nasty. I just said I wanted something else. You wanted to go to what? Where you want to go? Where do you want to go? I mean, shoot. I mean, right here in the South Side. I mean, all these fancy restaurants over here. We couldn't have got something that at least gave me some simpler. We could have went that for dinner. Okay, but check this out. Check this out, though. Hold on. I'm about to prove a point, though. Pick up your fork. Let me see your fork. That's how Shake Shack do it. That's a fork. This is how Shake Shack do it. Okay. This is how Shake Shack. It's finger food. Okay. You don't even need a fork. This is bougie.
What does that mean? Look at you. Okay, we see you. I mean, like what you trying to say? But like what? Like what you mean? That you? I mean what? Cause he took you to Shake Shack. He's a young man. Look like he in his 20s or something. Not to say that he can't have money and nothing like that, but like, you on a date. Why do some young women or women feel like when a man take you on a date that it just have to be extravagant? Now, if his money is already long like that, it ain't tricking when you got it. Like for men already got it like that. But even if a man do got it, he take you somewhere like on a date. He take you to see. Then also, man, this is a lesson to for you that you can see like where a chick mindset is at. If you take her out on the first date or a date and y'all just going out for coffee or tea or a milkshake, and she reacts like this little bitch, that's the end of that. She would have felt some type of way if he. I don't know. He more than likely he probably picked her up. I'm assuming. If he would have just got up and left. Now you get your ass home the way that you got your way home. Now I'm not recommending that you do nothing like that, because if you did bring somebody there, you should take them back. But there's some foul motherfuckers who would do some shit like that. And now the grand scheme of things, bitch, you deserve something like that. And then on top of that, the bitch went live. Like, girl, yo, and I hope he don't never see her again. Like, just never. Like, if he see her in the street, like, ignore her. Like, no, girl. I don't understand why people think that. Why do you think that you entitled to the 5-star lifestyle when you more than likely not living the 5-star motherfucking lifestyle within your own home? Like, I'm talking about you the way you talking, like real, like you was giving it up, like it's like you deal with millionaire, billionaire type men, like on the daily. That's what you was giving up. And look at you, girl. So young man, and I hope that those two black men that experienced that don't look at all black women like that, because sometimes y'all do get on some bullshit and be like, yo, I ain't fucking with black women, because no, that's that black woman. It's a caliber of motherfucking woman. Not all black women are like that. So don't go with that fucking fucked up ass narrative. You know what I'm saying? But that just really hurt my heart. I hated that these young men went through that shit like that. Like, seriously. And also, like, today, I was on this podcast today. It was called Empowerment Extend. And I didn't know, whenever I put shit out and people gravitate to it, come on my podcast to talk about sex and seductive art and human sexual behavior, I'm with it. Like, it don't matter who it is, right? So, bitch on the come up. So, I didn't know that these people were, it was two, had autism, and his communication skills, I couldn't really understand them, but there was a woman on there that could, and we talked about sex and stuff, and it was very interesting. They had in a chat, honey, the chat was going live, and she said, and almost all the people that's on there are on the spectrum, or have mental issues in some way. But they came with some real motherfucking questions. Why this one girl was like, "What is the purpose of the penis?" I said, "Wait a minute, huh?" Like, wait, let me think about that. Like, I mean, what is the purpose? From my understanding and my knowledge of God, it's like for us to procreate. And in the midst of that, like, to enjoy sex, because sex feels good. And of course I was being myself, and of course I read the room. Like, y'all know I'm a cussing motherfucker, but with them, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I may have said like one or two, like in my conversation, but yeah, I read the room and understood what it was. And then there was some people in their chat saying that they didn't want it to end. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So, for people with disabilities in sex, now, the first thing that came to my mind was first you have to see, it all starts as a child, right? Well, how do you, even if your child have a mental illness in some sort of way, you still have to teach them early as a toddler. I've got my hand down here because I'm like, doing a height thing. That no one touches you. Anybody makes you feel unsafe. This is unsafe. This is how you gotta talk to them. Unsafe. And even like a child with no disabilities. Any make you feel like this? You make sure you come and you tell me. So I was telling them to start talking to them like that. Especially at a very, let them know, like, these are your breasts, this is your vagina, this is your behind, the one boy, your penis if you a guy or whatnot, and no one touches it. This belongs to you. No one, unless you allow somebody to, but that doesn't happen until you're an adult. Like, no one touches you in that way. Like, this is only for you, right? This is your house. You don't let everybody in your house. And so then one of them said, one of the guys that was autistic, he said, "But what about the transgenders?" I said, "Oh, Miss Auntie." He wanted to know about the transgenders. I said, "You know what?" It was a guy, and so I said, "I can see why, like, a man will be attracted to a transgender, because some of them be looking, they are beautiful, and you can't be fooled by the makeup too. Like, the makeup really will fuck motherfuckers up, because you know what I'm saying. You see somebody with a makeup, and you have the aesthetic of a woman. So as a man, you can be instantly attracted to her if she's someone that you are attracted to. And from my understanding of trans women, some of them say that they just don't come out and tell somebody that they trans, like, right off the bat. Like, why do I need to tell you that? Because it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're not being sexual. We just having a conversation. Of course, they may even go on a date. But they said that once, if they feel like they about to go over that hump, the sexual hump, then they'll tell them, like, before they get there, that most of them, I don't know, this is something that I've heard from people who were thought-provoking people, trans people, and then I'll tell them. Now it's up to them to want to cross over. Now some of them, like, from what I understand, a lot of them still have their member. So if you want to suck a little dick, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they had some really strong questions, and one of them asked about what about the media And something they it went by so fast, and bitch didn't have her glasses on, and also they was from the UK, so you know their accent is really strong for me, and I'm sure mine's probably is for them. And I couldn't really, like, it was kind of hard for me to catch what the fuck they were saying, but she did say that, and my response to that was, and I hope that I answered the question, was like the media definitely has an agenda, and their agenda is to push whatever that agenda is. And the majority, when it comes to beauty, the majority of the people, the beauty that they show is the Caucasian, uh, slim woman with big titties. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of thing. Like, and that doesn't mirror me at all. So, as a black woman, so you have to be confident within yourself, and I hope that as somebody at home is telling you that you're beautiful, that you're capable, you can do all these things, that you have like a strong support system, because and we have to have that in this life. Like, how can you possibly move forward? But then again, yeah, you can, because it's all about you. See, once you're confident, like within you, you can beat all odds against all odds. But that shit, everything, my big five: mental. You have to be well mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally. Four out of those five is internal. And you also got to understand like how this shit works, all the shit around you. And we also have to know how to play the game. And be confident within yourself. Especially black. Man, that's a whole nother conversation. I'll talk about that another day. But yeah, but it was very interesting today. So recap. So to my young guy that got smacked, please leave that bitch alone. Don't play. I hope he left her alone. And all black women are not like that. And it's like be very selective. And you know, and look like they pretty young. She probably was willing to fuck. He wanna fuck. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But when that bitch went kapow, no, that was the end of that. And also my young guy who took the chick out, and she complaining about him taking her to what's that? Whatever the fuck the restaurant, Shake Shack, bitch. And you should never see her again. And I hope y'all leave them women alone, those young women alone. And please know that all black women don't behave in that nature, or share that same sentiment or violent in that way. Now I know it's a lot of black men on here who has their outlook on black women. I don't know if their mama left them, abused them, or them, which is all a bad situation, or whatever that situation was that they had with a black woman to make them just hate black women. So don't go over there. Now I'm not saying that you can't love somebody that's not of your ethnic background. If love is love, if somebody truly love you, they love you, and you truly love them. Not because this shit, the media tell you what beauty is, and you fall for the bullshit. So, and shout out to my disability people today for having me on your podcast. I really had a good time. We had a great conversation. And yeah, please leave a comment on that old great shit. And y'all know my name is Rill. I'm an intimacy coach / seductions with the service called Seductive ArT. And I will be having my Seductive ArT. What is it? I guess if it's like 6 o'clock. Okay, dinner. At Chocolat. This is happening in Harlem. I was put it out there tomorrow. So I hope, and this is for men and women, we're just going to engage in conversation at a restaurant. And I hope y'all join me. It's going to be no art. So we have to have these conversations. Taboo is over with, honey. The sexual revolution has started, begun, and it's going to continue. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I'm an author. The title of my book is called QUICKIE, is 7 Short Erotic Stories. Fuck while you read while you fuck. Did I say that wrong? I said that wrong. And I am also a designer. This is one of my pieces right here. The name of my brand is Real Nice by Rill. I'll be having that up shortly. Just trying to figure out where I'm going to put it at, and I'll keep y'all abreast of that. And if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And you know how we lead this motherfucker. Be generous, be thankful, be on time, be spiritual, be focused, be ambitious, be confident, be great at what you're great at, be about your motherfucking money, be a part of your community, be humble, be loving, be kind, be supportive, be gentle, be boisterous, be opinionated, be strong, be well mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Be happy. Be around a great group of people. Be true to you. And all these great things, because all we talk about over here is positivity and on the highway to the most high. And in the midst of you doing all of these great things, don't you fold. Don't you think twice. Don't you peep around the corner. And that is, you always be you. Because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night. Peace.